found this remnant just sitting around in a cave. Whoa. Did you see that? They say the fossils start to glow when a living power source is nearby. She's right behind me, isn't she? Now, I'm sure you watched last week's video, right? If you did, you may recognize my dog. I'm wanting to emphasize the ugly traits of a pug and put her in a sumo-style tripedal stance. I totally forgot to include the abilities on the dex entries this time. For the final evolution, I was thinking I'd expand on Pugkio's ability. On top of draining HP, the stud on their chest will drain PP from foes with matching attacks. Gaining the fighting type, Pugkio evolves into
Ukishi, the sumo pug, finally prefer the great outdoors and are now an expert in hand-to-hand combat.
Let's move right along to pal number 2. If you recognize this silhouette, it was the sneak peek at the end of last week's video. This is part of a 2-stage line I drew in preparation of starting this channel. I thought it came out pretty cute for a practice piece. It's giving Route 1 vibes. If you can't tell, my concepts aren't the best, but I promise I got some great designs cooking. Here comes the dex entry. If you're a slow reader like I am, pause the video.
Raccoon use their gemstones not only to ricochet projectiles, but as defensive weaponry.
Let's move right along to our third little guy for the video. You can probably tell just by looking at the rough sketch, but this guy is the evolution to Raccoon. As for the ability, all the toxins ingested amplify the poisonous aura radiating from the gem. There's no special method to evolving Raccoon. At level 20, he evolves to
Hard drag. This pal hides his weak spots behind the giant gem on his tail.
3 down, 2 to go. Let's keep it moving. Evolving another pal from last week's video, our hybrid sea beast has overgrown their gelatinous membrane and no longer relies on the bubble for protection. I'm unsure if I want to keep this a 2-stage line or add a final evolution. What do you guys think? And what say the dolls? When Scalador wins 25 battles without taking damage, they evolve to
Budget. While their protective bubble still protects their delicate organs, they are now capable of dealing massive damage.
That was number 4, so here's the 5th and final pal for the video. As you can see from the reference images, this is an evolution for Pinelio from last week. I'm thinking of having these guys produce an acidic pineapple juice. It's definitely 100% not piss. Maybe it could be used as a detox in small amounts, but may cause damage whenever ingested in larger amounts. A body is formed when Pinelio becomes.
Piniaxo, when their scales and leaves are prematurely plucked, they are extremely bitter.
Well, that's all the pals I have for you this time. But before you go, there are a couple ways you can get your concepts featured on a future video. Submissions can be digital or on a clean, unwrinkled sheet of paper. Not an artist? Submit a text-only dex entry. Be sure to tune in next week to figure out who's that Fakemon. Any guesses on what you think it might be? Comment below. And if you ever think you've commented too many times, just like 2 more. Screenshot this for your submissions. The more information you include, the more understanding I'll have while rendering your ideas. Please understand that these submissions are not commissions, but commissions are prioritized. If you've made it this far into the video without hitting the subscribe button, I don't know what's wrong with you. But there's a lot wrong with me. So, I'll see you here next week.